Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum everyone. Moving on to our second segment in the topic Understanding Multicultural Malaysia, Gender and Sexuality. For this topic, we are going to zoom into women and how to counsel them. Okay. Some statistics about women in our world. The world's population is about 7.8 billion in 2019, and the female population is around 3.8 billion. So it's about 49.6% of the total world population. Statistics in Malaysia show that there's 32.6 million population and around 48.5% are female. There's an increase of number lah. You can see here the data on 2018 compared to 2019. A brief history and diversity. Women in the West, they do not have status that is comparable to that of men. They are less likely to be in top management posts, reportedly more frequently sexually harassed, interrupted in conversation, and addressed with inappropriate forms. Attempts have been made to combat discrimination against women and their changing roles. We can see not only in the West, probably in other parts of the world also, women are degraded. Some examples in relation to the status of women in the eyes of some scholars. For example, Confucius, he said that it is the law of nature that women should be held under the dominance of man. In one of the chapters of Christian Bible, wives, submit yourself unto your own husbands as is fit in the Lord. And it is said also that women are more likely to seek for mental health problem from general practitioners than counselors. What are the characteristics of women? Women, they tend to define themselves in relation to others. They like being in companion of others. And they emphasize attachment and also connection. They also have the sense of ethic which are based on caring. They usually place others' need before their own, or have difficulty being aware of their own need. For example, like caregiver, like your mother taking care of yourself or babies. They also are more caring in many areas of life. Knowledge and power are often devalued for women. This is the perspective whereby women will feel the fear of success and more at risk for loss of self-esteem, because women are not valued if they are more powerful or they have more knowledge. This is according to the existing theory lah. And then they also value intimacy, and their communication pattern is different from men. They are more somewhat emotional lah. What about in Islam? What is Islam perspective on women? Some verses from the Quran. O mankind, we created you from a single pair of a male and a female, and made you into nation and tribes, and you may know one another. Verily, the most honorable of you with Allah is that believer who has taqwa. He is the one of the muttaqun. Verily, Allah is the all-knowing, all-aware. So, this is the first one, the first verse. O mankind, the second one. O mankind, be dutiful to your Lord, who created you from a single person, Adam, and him he created his wife, Eve, and from them both he created many men and women. Another verse from Surah An-Nahl. Whoever worked righteously, whether male or female, while he or she is a true believer, verily to him we will give good life in this world with respect, contentment, and lawful provision, and we also shall pay them certainly a reward in proportion to the best of what they used to do, which is paradise in the hereafter. So this shows that Islam does not compare women and men. They are equal in the eyes of Allah. What's the lesson for us? The lesson for us is actually there's danger in dualizing too rigidly the role of men and women respectively in life. Because women are created equal. So they are complementing each other. Yeah? There may be a division of labor, but such a consideration should not be allowed to harden into a psychological trap. Yeah? Men can also cook, not only women. You can see how Rasulullah, the Prophet, does it with his wife. He never, he takes care of things for his wife. Yeah? He never discriminate. He never say that, oh, his wife is the only one who need to do work at the kitchen, things like that. Okay. So to avoid the trap of women's identity in the West, we need to understand the biological, psychological differences between men and women, the similarities between men and women. What are the stereotype images of men and women, and no discrimination actually in the eyes of our Creator Allah. So polarities such as masculine and feminine made into opposite category will actually cause a lot of harm, conflict and also competition. Let's talk about a little bit about the counseling issues that women usually have. Mental health disorder. Mental health disorder that women always being diagnosed with include affective like mood disorder, anxiety, somatization. Okay, this is one of the issue. Okay, and then also violence which are related to physical assault or rape. Many women are victim of violence at some time of their life, and they are of course most at risk for violence from people that they know. And poverty actually increases women's risk for sexual violence. Okay, next is the issues related to pay discrimination and the glass ceiling. This is more focusing on career career and job. So there's difference actually in terms of occupational pay and also maybe equal education for women compared to men. Glass ceiling on the other hand is a barrier that actually keep women from further career advancement. So that's why women in the West are usually rare to be in the upper management or leadership position. Okay, next, sexual harassment, which is an issue related to the workplace. It's actually a reality for women. Most women are sexually harassed on the job. Sexual harassment can actually include like innuendos, suggestive theory or jokes, remark about personal appearances, sexual advances, sexual assault, or also sexual coercion. And these are, experienced by women. And the effect of harassment can be depression, insomnia, feeling of frustration, and also anxiety. So, this is what women experience. And finally, the next issue, this is very much more popular in Malaysia, the multiple role strain. Because women now are working, they need to work for economic necessity. So there is this role strain because they need to balance between the work at their office and also working as not working but caring for their own family. So the total of the role demand can actually result in fatigue, guilt, and also irritability, as well as depressed mood. So this is something that is more often found when we are seeing clients in Malaysia. Okay, let's see. Okay, let me share with you two treatment methods that are regarded suitable for women. The first one is feminist therapy. It's actually a theoretical orientation towards counseling that was developed by and for women. So women is the one that actually introduced this kind of therapy for women. Okay, this regarded as more relational, more egalitarian, and emanating from women's experience compared to major theories that tend to stress individualism, autonomy, and linear worldview. If you remember earlier, I told you that, the existing theories, the conventional theories that we learn are mostly from male scholars. So this is one therapy or one theory that actually comes from women themselves, and it is focusing on women's need. Okay, techniques include gender role analysis, assertive training, and also cognitive restructuring. Okay, maybe you also touch this theory or this kind of therapy in your theory class. The next one, the next treatment method is called goddess spirituality. This treatment method, this intervention actually applies Jungian concept of male archetypes to counseling women. And it relies much on Greek mythology. So it's more Western lah. Okay, but we can actually, if we want to adapt for the Malaysian society or more so for Muslim, maybe we can still use women role models such as, Rasulullah's wives and things like that. Okay, this is used by exploring female archetype to gain awareness of coping behavior, to deal with their status in society and release self-blame. So, more related to issues of role conflict lah, if you see. Okay, what else do we have? Alright, I think that's it for this segment. I'll see you in the next segment. Thank you so much for your attention.